Oh my gosh, Hank Diaz, we got some news for you, buddy. Not a ton, but some. Anyways, we're making this walk. We're starting at Caesars today, about 4 in the afternoon on Friday, September 19th. And I think this might be the best way to go, is go around here. This is the Atlantis show at Caesars Palace, their forum shops. As we start, just wanted to say, SRT cousin, Canuck Mike, Jackie B in Southeast Texas, thank you very much for the tips, everybody. Weather-wise, we'll get that for you in just a second. When I check, this is going to be kind of weird. As we walk at 4 in the afternoon, David G, I don't know, the weather's looking pretty ugly once we get outside. It was showing 69 Fahrenheit and 20 Celsius, right? So, anyways, as I was saying, 69 Fahrenheit, 20 Celsius. We'll just go around this way. This is a line here for the Apple Store. For those of you that are wondering, yes, iPhone 17. I don't think any of there are any incremental differences, or there are incremental differences, sorry. There's nothing like, oh my God, it's monumental. Oh my God, it's the greatest phone ever. Like, that's the way I feel about most electronic upgrades and stuff. They make little upgrades each time, never anything major, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, it was showing 69, now it's showing 64 Fahrenheit, which, let me see if we can get it here for you. So 64 Fahrenheit is 17 Celsius. And David G, there's supposed to be some rain out here today, buddy. We got our Dolphins hat because, well, the Bills beat them last night because, well, the Dolphins, it's their motto, Doug, right? To suck, suck, suck. Anyways, we're going to get you a kick out of this, what I was talking about weather-wise. So weird. One place it shows 69, the other place shows 64. Take it for what you will. But anyways, by 6 p.m., it's supposed to be 80 Fahrenheit because the clouds, the rain, just an afternoon thunderstorm. So. Well, today is a Friday, like I said at the beginning. So, it's going to be, as you can tell, a little busy today. So, be good. I don't think we were on the strip, last week, I think? Wasn't too busy. Today busier. At least forum shops wise, it's definitely busier. Because last time, as Jay, you'll recall, I walked here and through here and it wasn't even open. Not a soul around, buddy. Roro, I don't know if you had a chance to watch my Fremont walks. Well, I don't know if I mentioned it in the first Fremont walk because I got 4 Still working on editing those. Hopefully get one up for Saturday. But what was I gonna say? Hold on. They got the work going on in front of the Bellagio for the F1. So I got some bad news, buddy. I don't know where your goddess is going. I remember last time we had a tough time finding her on the regular. So we'll just have to see if we can spot her out here. I don't think we'll see her on this one because I don't know if I'm going to necessarily be going by the Bellagio today. Well, that part of the strip on this walk. So, but we'll see. You never know. Probably not, though. I'll be honest with you. Kathy in Pasadena, I missed meeting up with you. I did the walk in the morning, as you know, with the live stream. So, how was the trip? Positive, negative, good things, bad things? I have a good joke for you once we get outside where there's no music. It doesn't pertain to you guys. To me, it's just a joke, just in general.
It's coming up.
But you let me know what you guys think, if I'm dumb or if you think it's funny or pointless. Canuck Mike, thanks for letting us know you're getting the offers, buddy. Like I said, I wasn't sure how it was going to be because I was like, well, if the fall comes around and they're still having problems, they're going to send you guys offers. Based on what you told me and our friend Peter Wilkes and even Philly, the offers are definitely coming through. Man, talk about busy, huh? Now, got a little quiet. I can actually hear myself think. Now, David G., we're going to be going outside in just a second. Just keep in mind, at least for this walk, it's definitely going to be ugly, buddy. Driving in, sprinkled on the car. I think this year, out here in Vegas, not much in terms of monsoon weather. There was almost nothing last year, so a little bit this year. Kind of weird. Usually there's a little bit more than this year. Definitely more than last year, because last year I don't even remember any rain. And it's weird that we get this monsoon weather this damn late in September. Usually monsoons end of July and part of August. But today, different story. Or this year, I should say. So, getting to my funny joke, because we all like jokes. So, Caesars Entertainment came out today. And like I said, this does not affect anyone here. Anthony, if you're listening, Anthony, the one who lives in Las Vegas, not Tony G. You'll get a kick out of this too, buddy. So Caesars came out today and said, starting on September 21st, which, as I record this, is 2 days away, right? They're going to start offering free parking for locals. What? But get this. It's Sunday through Thursday. I know. Rick A and Kathy are like, well, it wouldn't affect us, even though we drive in when we come to Vegas. Very true. But anyways, so you guys are like, wow, that's cool. You're going to actually be able to park at any hotel, Eric. Well, Caesars property-wise, right? Yeah, but here's the thing. Starts September 21st, like I said, 2 days from now. And guess when it ends? October 30th. It's like a month and a week. Wow, 5 weeks of free parking. That's how you're gonna lure locals back. Locals didn't even come to this. Don't come to the Strip usually. Luis M. Looks like the day club for Omnia's coming along out there. I got the wall. I got almost all the concrete. Almost all the rebar with the caps on it. Protect folks from getting impaled, like I mentioned at the A's construction site. That way if someone's walking or whatever, boom, they don't fall, and then the rebar goes right through them. Wouldn't be too pleasant. Anyways, the other part of the thing that might, this seems all right, but it's, to me, it's still a joke. The Caesars properties for, I think it said 100 plus restaurants, bars, lounges, etc. They're going to be offering 25% off to locals, right? But guess what? It's still the same thing, September 21st to October 30th. Like, it's almost like, okay, we're going to be light for the next month and a half, so let's offer this. But it's the locals who really don't come here in the first place. I thought it was time to walk, but it's too early, lady. Now people are going to turn left, and now you're going to be like, huh? See? Now she's like, oh, I guess I should stop. All right. You got 100 feet in front of us. Woo! Anyways, oh, look at this dude. Dang. Bad hair day, huh? Anyways, we're going to walk across. So we can go around and see if we can't get a thumbnail out of this. So what do you guys think about my joke? Remember, that's only at Caesars Properties. And like I said, not that any of you other than Anthony are locals, so unless y'all got a Nevada driver's license that you can flash. Remind me, we're trying to get a thumbnail here. Uh-oh. She's like, whoop. There we go. There's our thumbnail. All right, we got a thumbnail. Now we can have a relaxing walk. Look at zombie here, huh? Whew. Bad shape. Look at this. Look how busy this is. Friday, huh? Tony G, we're here at Rematch, aka the Link Bar. What? I know, buddy. I know. We gotta have fun. You know that, man. Uh-oh, happy hour. I should stop by, but I'm not going to. Oh, hot or iced coffee. Well, I thought I had my thumbnail there. Maybe this is my thumbnail. Oh, shit, that's my thumbnail. What? Damn, we got two choices for thumbnails. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't anticipate this walk being that good. So weird, it was sunny most of the day, and then got butt ugly this afternoon. Started getting ugly, I'm gonna say around 1 something. But it's kind of nice because it offers some nice cool weather. Getting a few sprinkles. I don't want to get caught in no man's land if a thunderstorm comes out of nowhere here. So, trying to be aware and careful and all that. Got a puddle here. I don't know if you can see the few little sprinkles, but they're tiny, so it really doesn't matter. This lady just popped out her umbrella.
Definitely should.
Phil, don't worry, I'm mentioning you right now. Jane and G. There we go. We'll come out here another time. Get you a little more, a better construction update than just walking around here. It's coming along nicely though. Don't worry, soccer dad. Just crying to a cop buddy and... Don't worry, man. The question I have is, this puppy's going up at a decent rate now, right? But what about the Mirage? Are they going to do something to all those windows? Are they going to keep those gold and then have these ones blue on the guitar? I don't know.
To earn player payback rewards, you need to have a rewards card. If you don't have a card, our slot personnel can get you one right away. You don't even need to leave your seat. Player
Well,
payback
Doug,
rewards for
tell your wife
card
congratulations on retiring, buddy.
chances.
That must be one heck of a nice feeling. Not having to wake up, go to work.
By immediately reimbursing your club account with 20.
Oh, everybody got themselves a White Castle here. They're like, oh my gosh, they call these things burgers? No, it's bread with a little piece of meat in between it. couple's all right. In front of us. They let that car go. Good gesture. Good gesture. I suggest putting $20 in a machine and seeing what happens. I'm just kidding. Well, Five Guys, it looks like is open. They got frozen cocktails, mixed drinks, icy machine. Interesting. Not too busy in there. There are a few people at the kiosks. I don't know. If I'm going to pay that much for a Five Guys burger, I think I'd rather go to Black Tap or Gordon Ramsay. Only because Five Guys nationwide chain, you know what I mean? Now I'm not saying you can't get I'm not saying you can get Five Guys, sorry, everywhere in the world. But in terms of most large cities have a Five Guys, so now Canuck Mike, we got our power bank, baby. So I know I'm starting this walk a little earlier than normal. Usually I'm out here about 6 or so. We're gonna see what we can't do this weekend in terms of walks. So it's kind of funny, this couple right here that walked right past me, right? They were gonna go to their left, to my left escalator, but that thing's not working. So now they're like on warpath. We gotta get there. We gotta go. We gotta go. Everybody, out of our way. Don't you know who we are? It's me, Harry and Meghan. Oh! Jane and G, a little too early for that joke, or what? Polly Pedota, where are you at, buddy? We're about to go on the Venetian. Probably walk out the Palazzo. Ray, we're gonna go by the club here. Tao Day Club, Beach Club, whatever it's called.
I don't know if they get out on that.
But first we'll get you a shot. You know, we're gonna have like, I didn't think I was honestly gonna get a good chance for a good shot here for a thumbnail, but how about that? Look at those ugly skies, man. David G. Don't cry, buddy, don't cry. Rick A., I heard you guys got some storms out there. Same thing, Kathy in Pasadena. Now, not out where you guys live, but I heard out in San Bernardino County. Some good flooding in that, so hopefully you guys weren't driving in that area when all that took place. Because they get flash floods just like Las Vegas does. And Arizona. Anywhere basically there's a desert, let's face it. Well, Lizard, Gerardo. Sorry, buddies. No action coming out of Towel Beach. Uh-oh, this guy's pointing to the sand lot. You're killing me, Smalls. Ah. Fogo de Chao, opening soon. As busy as Caesars was, Paul Pedota Jr. Looks like the Venetian, not as busy. Now I see some folks with concert. Not concert. Oh boy, that was a Bills fan. Convention badges. So maybe they're still part of a convention going on. Oh, we're going to be in trouble because if I do a second walk, there's no way I'm getting a good thumbnail that can compete with all that's been going on. I was gonna say it was funny, the guy was looking at his, I don't know what it was. It wasn't the yard, but it was one of those big cocktails. It was like, uh-oh. I think I got one that was a little too big. Now usually we do keep walking where we were, but I was like, you know what? Let's take a walk over here. Grand Canal Shops, they used to have the performers over here. Recently, I think it was on the Las Vegas, I don't know. I think it was an Instagram one. Maybe LasVegas.com. I don't know. But they had mentioned the Zeppola Cafe. Never eaten there, but nonetheless, I had noticed it on their site. I wonder what the heck's this way. Let's go. I think this will take us down to a casino. Convention center. Yeah, okay, we won't go that way. If you're wondering what's powering me on this walk, you'll be happy to know, with some sushi. Not anywhere around here, way off strip. It's an okay place. It's not like, damn, I really want to go there type of thing. which I know sounds weird, but so this sushi place that I was referring to, named Daisho, son took us there. I don't even know. Probably a good like 3-4 years ago, maybe, right? And first time we went, you know, you're kind of feeling yourself out. Wasn't really impressed. Then he was like, I don't know, a few months later, he's like, hey, you want to go, guys? Again? We're like, okay, yeah, we'll go. So we go. We got it better on the second time around. So it's a decent spot. Like I said, nothing great. I would not get an Uber, a Lyft. I wouldn't rent a car to specifically go out there. So anyways, so they used to have all you can eat. And I don't know how much it was, like 25 bucks a head or something, whatever it was, right? And then out of nowhere, all of a sudden they said, we're not doing all you can eat anymore. Well, thankfully we had other sushi spots that were better anyways, that we liked better. But it was super close to the house, and sometimes it was like, well, it's deal time, so let's go. So anyways, once they eliminated the all you can eat, forget it. And then I think it was August, I saw on the old Instagram, I think my wife saw it, that they were having all you can eat come back, right? For lunch. And I know you guys are gonna be like, what? I think it's like really good price, at least. Only 20 bucks, all you can eat, right? I was like, what? So anyways, we went there last month and we went there this month because this is the last month that they're gonna have that $20 deal for lunch. So it was good. Because like I said, we know what rolls we like, and we tried a couple of different ones and they were good too. But we'll see how they fare, because I think it's tough sushi wise when you go from a place that had all you can eat and then they take away all you can eat. So now, you know, the client base that was going there for all you can eat, probably most of them went elsewhere. So that's why they were like, oh, we better bring back all you can eat. Now you bring back all you can eat, I don't know how many months later. And now guess what? Now those customers that left that like sushi, and who knows how often they came in, but let's say they came in once a month, every other month. Well, they went and found other sushi places. They probably like those places now. Now they're like, do I want to go back to Daisho? Or do I want to just stick with what I got? So, tough to bring them back. Boa Steakhouse? Well, I think it's Boa. Could be. I don't know. Yeah, I think it could only be Boa. I don't even know. So, I don't remember what was here before, but I remember there was something here before. Now, Canuck Mike, you're gonna kill me, buddy. And I deserve it. Buddy in Alaska is like, oh my God, dude. You're finally gonna talk about Alaska. Yeah, I know. I said it was a nice cruise, good food. I talked about the rain or lack thereof out there, which was a super duper perfect benefit. We were lucky with that. And I will say that the seafood, buddy, I mean, you probably get sick of it. It's probably just like, yeah, whatever. But I'll tell you what, man, that stuff was so fresh, so tasty. Shoot, man. I had like at one place, I think it was Skagway, right? I had a halibut sandwich. So think of, instead of, oh, this guy's nice. Oh, Cool. Thank you. Instead of a burger being in between, they had a big old thick halibut fillet. Oh my gosh, dude. That was really tasty. Skagway Brewing Company, I think was their name. Really good. Oh, you know what? You know what, buddy? Chris Campbell? Bud, we haven't done this for a while. And with this nice weather, I was like, I don't know what to do. But now I do know what to do. I hope we just don't get pissed on right now. It's okay. Anyways, that was really good. At that Skagway Brewing Company, not only did they have that halibut sandwich, kid got the clam chowder. That was really fresh, tasty. My wife got, what'd she get? Crab nachos or something? I don't even remember. That was really good. But I don't want to say the star of the show because this is going to sound weird. But they had these frosted mugs with root beer inside. Oh, damn, they were so good. Damn, that's so good. I could go for that right now. But that's not really possible considering where we're at. Oh, everyone's waiting for the bus. I'm like, what's everyone doing here? Like, yikes. Anyways, that was that. Thinking Juneau was good. We had some crab, and then there was a salmon bake. That was really good. The only thing, buddy, I gotta ask you this, man. I think I'm spoiled like a little baby on this one. But the salmon, it had dang bones in it. And let me tell you, those things are long and sharp. Anyways, all three of us spotted bones in our salmon, but thankfully no one choked or anything, so it worked out fine. Really good. They had other food, beans and potato salad and all kinds of other stuff at the salmon bake. I don't remember, s'mores dessert, like you could go roast it over a fire pit yourself. It was kind of cool that they had that. We didn't do that, but it was cool. And then Sitka. I don't think we ate any food in Sitka. We took a tour, and the tour said, oh shoot, sea otter and wildlife, right? So we thought it was basically we're just going to see sea otters. Man, oh man. We lucked out. I don't know. I think it's the time of day we were going or whatever. But there were sea otters, sea lions, a bald eagle flying, at his nest or her nest. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl. I couldn't tell. And then flying away. Pretty awesome. And then not only that, oh, Chris Campbell, what's that straight ahead, buddy? Anyways, we saw whales, man. Let me tell you what. Not like I was going to jump in the water and get swallowed whole by one of those things. But those suckers, I mean, you see them on the video and you're like, okay, that thing's big. But holy crap, when you're out on a boat and you see those things, you're like, holy damn hell. I swear that fin looks like the size of a car. It's so big. I know it's not, but it was just like, wow. And then in Skagway too, in addition to the salmon bake, we got to, I don't know, they say, I think they called it a glacier tour. It wasn't like we flew on top of the glacier or could even walk on the glacier or touch it. But you could see it, and that was pretty cool. Waterfall. Pretty neat. Definitely worth it. If y'all get a chance and your spouse does not have boat issues, then I would do it. And with Alaska, I mean, it's a little more expensive, excuse me, if you get the balcony as opposed to like an inside room or just a room with a window, right? But to me, it was worth it because you could just be out there, sit out, and just catch the beauty. So, pretty awesome. Definitely worth the experience. Uh-oh. Bad news, Bustas. Looks like there's a police car, an ambulance, a tow truck. This is like one of those bar jokes. A police car, ambulance, and a tow truck drive into a parking garage. And then you guys got to provide the punchline. I'm going to ask these ladies if I can borrow their badge so I can get some cool looking swag. I'm only kidding. I have no idea what this stuff is. Quite honestly, thankfully, folks are coming to visit for conventions still, so we're good on that.
Got me.
Now, Chris Campbell, buddy, this is your portion of the walk, because I know you dig the Sphere, and we got a good segue. Like I said, Hank Diaz and Boise. Let me pop out my trusty little notes. This is going to be a good segue. For once in my life, well, once in a while I hit it right on time. So we're looking at the Sphere, right, folks? Remember when it first debuted and they were like, oh my God, like the first quarter, I don't know, they only had a handful of shows. They're like, the Sphere lost all these millions of dollars, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, holy crap, like this isn't good. Like they spent so much money to build the thing. Anyway, so our first story of the day. Everyone knows, I'm pretty sure, that the Sphere has a Wizard of Oz show. They apparently have 2 shows daily. I guess per day, these Wizard of Oz shows drew in nearly $2 million. So that means each show, they would draw in almost $1 million from each show. How wild is that? That's crazy. I still haven't been inside to catch a show. One day, I'll get motivated. Probably not soon. But, oh, that's nice of this dude. I feel like I'm in school with the dude with the crossing guard with the stop sign, huh? And then now, we'll just...
You're right, you're there.
Thank you.
Whoopsie.
Try and get the apple.
Focus up.
Now we got these folks here. I think they got tickets to the show. Can't believe they didn't invite us, Chris Campbell. What's up with that, huh? Probably because you're a Steelers fan and I'm a Dolphin fan, and they're like, man, we can't be seen. Oh, Roro. I don't know if you saw it. A little C8 there, a little gray one, maybe silver, I don't know. Probably like, well, neither team's won a Super Bowl this decade, so we don't want to be seen in public with either one of those two. It was weird. That lady was just standing there on her phone. I get these people, they look like they're not security, but what do you call them? Like the parking people. Speaking of the Wizard of Oz, those are Dorothy's shoes, and let me tell you what, she needs to put some powder in those shoes because it's not a pleasant smell. What? I was gonna say, once it cools down, like regularly, more towards the winter, you can take more walks like this as opposed to just being confined to the Strip or Fremont, you know. Well, Fremont Street experience, I should say. Because the last couple weeks, I've been venturing off the beaten path a little bit, going to City Hall and all that good stuff, but nothing too far. Mike Q, if you're watching, buddy, less than a month, bud. Brooklyn John Fremont, less than a month. John and Nancy, a little more than a month. And Demetrius, I can't remember. Might be about a month for you, buddy. What's going on, Gerardo? Haven't heard from you, buddy. I was going to go this way, but it looks like there's a security post there, so we're not going to go that way. I don't need for them to be like, what are you doing here, buddy? Although it looks like you can walk over there. We won't, though. I think this lady here, she was the one that was there, and I was like, I don't know what she's doing standing here, but I have a feeling she must be catching an Uber or something and trying to thank you, catching an Uber, so she's probably like, oh, wrong spot, even though they're usually pretty good about the GPS spot. But here, if you take a look, it says ride share to your right. First I thought she had heels. I'm like, how the hell is she walking on those rocks in the heels, man? I'm like, I gotta give her credit. But looks like she's got like flip-flops. Well, not flip-flops, sandals. Heck, I got tennis shoes and I'm still not walking on the rocks. Little different sight from this angle. What do you think, old Mr. Campbell? Phil, I better mention you again because I'm sure you'll post in a comment. You didn't even mention me in the last half hour. I can't believe I didn't mention you, buddy. I think with me being out for that while there, between vacation and being sick damn 2 times, I totally forgot about daisies until recently, and they're the most beautiful plants on the face of the earth, you know. Here's we go, Roro. This is the vet I was talking about. There's your C8. Nice color too. I like that dark gray. Dudley, I heard her, the lady here. That was all the way over back where we were at. And I heard her say, I'm going to cancel the Uber ride because it's a Mustang. Because she said, I'm not letting a dude in a Mustang in a 5.0 pick me up. I would have to drive that car. Oh, man. Speaking of that, speaking of you, Dudley, how you doing, buddy? You back to working? Hercules in Wyoming. That dude, where'd you go, man? You disappeared, man. Elevator family. Haven't heard from you in a while either. Hope everything's a-okay. I don't know, maybe you're preparing for winter and you got to get your house ready. I know Clayton and Mindy. I'm pretty sure, buddies, if you're listening, that you said you would have to kind of winterize your house. But maybe I'm crazy. But I thought you had said that. Anyways, it's a good walk here, huh? Almost 5 o'clock. Since we're here, let's get you another news story. I know what we'll talk about. Well, I'll just read this part. We'll get to the other stories later, but according to Channel 3, they had a little thing on YouTube, and they said for the time January through June of 2025, Las Vegas strip room rate $197.98. That was the average daily rate for a room on the strip. Downtown average daily rate $98.66. Can you believe that? That's 50% less. 50, man. And then here's what this is the only thing I didn't understand, and they really didn't explain it. But they said the average daily room rate for Las Vegas was $185.24. Now, I'm going to say, when it comes to that, and this is just my guess, once again, damn, dude, that could be such a killer thumb. I got so many thumbs on this walk. There's no way I'm going to get this many thumbs on my next walk if I do a second one. Oh well. It's all good. We can't have killer thumbs on everyone. It's got to be there for the hunt, baby. Anyways, when they say Las Vegas, I'm thinking they mean the entire area. What do you guys think? Because that's what logically, that's what I think. I realistically have no clue. But that's my best guess in terms of the situation. As far as the definition of average daily room rate for Las Vegas. It's a good thing I got me a Powerade, I can tell you that. It's getting a little bit on the muggy side. These crosswalks are kind of weird and wacky. Oh, thank you, sir. It's a DJI Pocket 3. It's pretty cool. It shoots in 4K, and then it's got the stabilization, and you just move it like this, and boom, man.
That easy to record, and it just saves it.
Yeah. You have a mini SD card in here, and you just save it, and then you can zoom in. It's not a big zoom, but you know, some zoom's better than nothing.
That's awesome. How
Yeah.
much that cost?
This sucker, I got an offer up for 300, but brand new they're like 700 to 1,000 depending on the package.
Yeah,
So
it's money's worth.
yeah, no, it pays itself. So
That's awesome, bro.
thanks, man. Have a good one. I was gonna say, it's funny. Well, I don't know, funny. I thought the guy was gonna be like, sir, this is private property. You cannot be recording here. But then I was like, hey, cool camera. Like, oh, cool, man. That's why you never know what you're gonna get when, well, especially me walking around with a camera. Like, hey, or what are you doing here, buddy? Or why are you recording me and my girlfriend as we're walking down the strip, Buster? I didn't want my wife to know. Nothing like that has ever happened. But like I said, when I used to have the telephone and the big old gimbal, which you guys see, I'm sure, with all the other vloggers, it's much more boom right there in your face. This is a lot more hidden, smaller, weighs less. I like it better. So you guys like the picture, so it's a win-win for everybody. Jackie B, I don't know if you're listening, young lady, but I did want to say I know you're a Southwest person just like me, so I want to let you know, if you hadn't heard yet, I think at the end of October, maybe the 20th or 24th, supposedly when you fly, if the plane has equipped with Wi-Fi, you'll be able to be on Wi-Fi for free, thanks to T-Mobile. And the only reason I remembered that, because if you can see that 5G T-Mobile pink box transmitter, I don't know what you call it, that was up there, that's what reminded me to tell you, and anyone else who flies Southwest, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes being on a plane ride for 3 hours can get boring as hell. Like, not joking how boring it can get. Especially sometimes when you get stuck. And this is what I mean by get stuck. Where did I go? I don't remember where I flew to this year, but it was somewhere. And we land, oh, Denver, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Denver, right? Was it Denver? I'm gonna say it was Denver. We don't have any folks that I know from Denver, so we can make fun of Denver. Oh, man. So we land there, and you know, you land on the runway, you're good to go. You're taxiing to the gate, and then you're almost get to the gate, And then the captain comes on and he's like, hey guys, got some bad news here for you. The gate we're supposed to go to is presently occupied by another airplane. And until that plane moves, we can't move and get you off the plane. But we got to call into the powers that be to see if they can do something. And I think it was after like 20 minutes or so, captain came on and said, hey folks, so I got some bad news. Apparently we're just gonna have to wait for this plane to leave, but the plane should be leaving in a matter of, I think he said like 10 minutes at the most. They should be pushing back from the gate. So I think another 20 minutes went by and then they pushed back, we pulled in. But it was like, yes, we made it, you know? And then it's like, oh, well, yeah, we made it, but now we got to sit here with our thumb up our butt waiting for this plane to move. Now, I do have an important question for you, Jackie B, if you're still listening. Probably should save this for the next video, but I won't remember. Let's who we're kidding. Question for you. And it was Southwest too, and I forgot all about it now. Dang it. Sorry, Jackie B. My bad. Kathy in Pasadena's like, oh my gosh, buddy. You lost it. I know. I had something important to say about Southwest too. But hey, anyone, so making fun of my memory right now. Y'all ever watch, I think it was called the Patriot Games? And it had, who was it? I think Harrison Ford. And then it was him and, I don't know, he worked for the CIA or something like that. And he's there and they had done some operation and Harrison Ford and, I don't know, I think it was a senator, you know, they're chatting and Harrison Ford's like, you lied to me. Senator, whatever, blah, 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 you know, I can't believe it. Da 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 da. I'm gonna roast you at Capitol Hill or something like that, right? And then the senator comes back, and he's like, you know, he goes, just to let you know, he's like, when I'm up there and they ask me, he's like, this is my answer. I do not recall. Like, oh man, this lying SOB. Anyways, what's my point on that? We're chatting here and then it's like, I do not recall. But like for real, I don't recall. Not like I'm lying and I'm a sack of shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stand back here. Stand behind the pole. Not that that'll do. Not that will save me, but it'll do better than getting squished between the pole and the car. Dang, look at these people. They don't even know how to drive, man. Louise, hey, give all those 3 midget heads a ticket. I don't know, we might get a good thumb still. No, we still got a ways to go, I think. I mean, we're close to Caesars, but we're gonna go a little bit, maybe we'll go a little bit over and towards the shoe for Luis. Hey. Peter Totosi, I know you're like, where the, don't you know there's a hotel called the Aria, idiot? I know, buddy. Peter Wilkes is like, thankfully he hooks me up with the Cosmo. And Columbo, where you at, buddy? I know Jersey Dave, at this point you're like, I can't believe it. You're probably an hour into the program and you just mentioned my name. Don't you know I'm Jersey Dave, people? My SRT cousin up in New York tells Jersey Dave, hey, I want some ice cream. Roll that card up here. Oh, man. Why the New Yorkers telling those folks in Jersey to roll up and bring them some ice cream? What? All right. I made that up, Jersey Dave, so relax. Don't worry, buddy. I'm only playing. My SRT cousin, he'll roll down to Florida in a matter of minutes with that engine that he's got in the underneath the hood there. I did a couple of driving videos, hoping to get those up, but a little on the difficult side in this sense. I have to put it together because the action camera doesn't record audio because I didn't have the microphone transmitter attached to it when I was driving. So kind of like the other drives, I have to put the video together, no audio, and then record the audio and dub the audio in. So I'm hoping to have something done maybe once during the week and maybe something for the weekend. We'll see. Now, Phil, don't get all excited when I say this, but one of the spots we're going to is Naked City. Now, don't get that excited, Phil. And yeah, Phil, I'm picking on you only because I know you can take a joke, buddy. I should have probably picked on Jersey Dave, but I just picked on him, so I want to keep my picking on to. I want to, diverse my picking on to. So, Mike Q can explain what Naked City is, but I don't know if he's in the chat, so I'll do it for you, buddy. Naked City is an area behind the Stratosphere, not known as one of the better areas of town. So, just did a quick drive around there, and should be interesting. Nothing eventful, thankfully. You want to avoid events. Well, most people do. I will say this, kind of strange. This is the Blink parking lot, and it's totally empty. This is where you can pay to park. Locals first 3 hours for free, but oh wow, they got gates in front of it. I wonder what's going on. Maybe they're going to repave it or something. I don't know. Oh well. All right, I don't feel like I'm in Florida, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm exaggerating there. This lady's not even paying attention. You going or? Oh, okay. So she wasn't going, so she said she had to turn left, and as you can see, there's a line of cars that I don't know how she's gonna make that left, other than just putting her nose right in there and. But I'll tell you what, for it being a little after 5 o'clock to begin our walk and to be out here, I would say fair amount of people today, huh? What do you think? I think it's a fair amount of people. Now, Jersey Dave, my friend, I asked you for another food suggestion, buddy. And you said Bautista's. Well, the good news and the bad news, Jersey Dave. Bad news is, looks like they're getting their roof redone or something, so the whole place is closed up. You can see the, I don't know what, I guess you would call that the chute for the roof leading straight into the dumpster. Folks, I just want to take a minute here to say thank you very much for continuing to watch, comment, like, share, subscribe. Very much appreciated. And if you've been watching like most of you, excuse me, I at least try to give you a warning that, hey, I'll be gone for a little bit now. The last time I didn't think I was going to be gone that long because I didn't anticipate being in bed for 2 weekends, and the vacation I anticipated, but the sickness wise, definitely didn't anticipate. So look at the traffic, huh? Man, I'm still blown away. I'm sure you guys are. Well, maybe some of you guys aren't. But that the average daily room night is almost $200 out here on the strip. Like, wow. Here we go. Now we're going to get the green. Or not the green, but the walk. There we go. Uh-oh. These guys were like rushing. And then they're like, oh, can't run over the pedestrians. Wouldn't be a very good look. We'll go this way, mainly because we'll get a little more time to cool down in here. And I know Canuck Mike, Tony G, you two kids are laughing at me right now. 69 Fahrenheit or 64, depending on what screen on the weather app you look at. I know. But in all actuality, it has to do with the humidity. And I know you two gentlemen, definitely Canuck Mike, I think Tony G, you know about humidity. Same thing with Ray, Chris, Phil, Jackie B, Yvonne, Jersey Dave, Jay, John and Nancy. Nick, you definitely do, buddy, in Indiana. Whew. I can only imagine those summers out there, bud. SRT cousin. We're not going to. I don't know if you need a key, I can't tell. We should just randomly go wherever. I'm kidding. Oh. Sometimes people you gotta pay attention. Front Desk Friday. Let's see how the shoe is looking. All you can eat prime rib, $50. We're at Jackpot Bites, Jack Benny and Steak. I don't know. I don't feel that's really that good of a deal. What do you guys think? Because realistically, how many prime ribs, how many slabs of prime rib can you pound down? Now, we got the front desk kiosk people here. So you eliminate a bunch of positions at the front desk, right? Now you got computers. To welcome you to Las Vegas. And the best they can do, and it's not even for you guys when it comes to that whole discount that I mentioned. That's just for locals. And that's just for, like I said, like 5 weeks or so. September 21st till October 30th. Like the best you can bang out is 25% off 100 plus places here at Caesars Entertainment Properties and free self-parking. But like I said, I know I'm on a rant. Locals really don't come to the Strip, dude. Unless it's, now this is my opinion, at least locals don't come to the Strip. I'm sure other YouTubers, I would think other YouTubers would agree, but who knows? Nice car here, huh? But if you don't have that many people that are going to come here, what makes you think all of a sudden they're all going to be like, oh, 25% off of ridiculous price? It went from ridiculous price to maybe not such a terrible price, but it's not like it went to like, oh, this is a great price. Like, I don't know. Once again, the only really applies to Anthony and myself, so, because I don't think anyone out here other than Anthony watches. So I wonder what this is going to be. This is interesting. Huh. No name or anything on it. They got the paper over the windows. Huh. We got our friends Ole Red straight ahead. There's the entrance and the shop.
Do we have any Zach Brown fans in the house? Anyone like their chicken fried legs?
Debating which way to go. Let's go this way and see what happens. We'll go by Bottled Blonde. See, oh. Well, good news. We got an escalator that works. Not like the 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. walk where none of them except for one was working. Yep, folks. Railroad, don't cry, buddy, don't cry. They're putting up. I don't know why. I didn't think they did it so far in advance. I thought they used to do it, well, I thought last year they did it about 6 weeks in advance. But it's looking like this is about 8 weeks in advance. So I'm thinking last year they did it 8 weeks in advance as well.
I'm ready for it.
There we go. Oopsie, I thought I hit the dang thing. Kathy! Kathy, come back, Kathy! We'll see you in December. Hopefully, I'll be around. Sorry I couldn't come out on that Sunday, but I had done the walk in the morning. And then, not gonna lie, oh my God. I went and got a massage, right? Oh my God. A place I've been to a few times. Man, oh man. This lady, like if this is her forearm, and then this is her elbow where my watch is, Dude, she dug that sucker into my back. Holy crap. Talk about, ooh. It was painful at the time, and it still bothers me a little bit. I'm like, oh, lady, a little less. But by then, the damage was done. And also, just let everybody know, if you're looking to turn, if you're going west on Flamingo and you come to Las Vegas Boulevard here at the Bellagio, it's down to one lane to turn right, buddies. Canuck Mike, got some sleeves there for you, buddy. Oh, this one's a little tipsy, huh? Or a lot tipsy, one of the two. Welcome to air conditioning, everybody. Caesar has invited us in for a good time. Well, folks, we're here. We're at the end of the walk. Well, almost the end of the walk. Ro, if you're still there, buddy, we're going to go and we're going to hit, well, not in front of the Bellagio. But, well, maybe we should just stop here and take a break. I think that would be the wise idea. We're going to go ahead and call it a day. We'll see if we can't do another walk after our break here, and we'll see you later.